Have you ever caught yourself translating every single word in your head before speaking English? Like, you know the word chair, but your brain still goes, first language then English speak, and by then, the moment's already gone? Hey, I'm Laura from Argentina, and this is Talk Easy, English podcasts, where we learn, grow, and laugh through real, honest English. And today, we're talking about that one big shift that changes everything, thinking directly in English. It's not a secret trick fluent people were born with. It's a skill, and you can build it. So if you're tired of second-guessing yourself, if you want to stop overthinking every sentence before you speak, this episode is for you. Let's train your brain, gently, naturally, and step by step, to think in English first. Ready? Let's begin by talking about why this shift matters so much. A lot of learners tell me they feel slow when they try to speak. And usually, the reason is simple. They're translating every single sentence in their head. That extra step makes conversations heavy and difficult. You might know plenty of vocabulary. You might understand grammar rules. But if your brain is busy translating, your words will come out late and hesitant. And in real life, people don't pause and wait while you translate, they just keep talking. The other issue is accuracy. Direct translation doesn't always work. Languages are built differently. For example, in some languages the adjective follows the noun, while in English it usually comes before. If you translate word for word, your sentence can sound strange or even completely wrong. So here's the big shift. Instead of translating, you want to train your mind to think in English first. That's the secret to sounding faster, more natural, and more confident. And the good news? I've got practical tips to help you do exactly that. But first, let's acknowledge something important. It's normal to translate in the beginning. When you're starting out, your first language is like a bridge. It helps you cross into English. But at some point, you don't want to depend on that bridge anymore. Imagine this. You look at a chair and your first thought is just chair, not the word in your own language. That's the stage you want to reach. A lot of learners tell me, Laura, I know the words, I know the grammar, but when I try to speak, I freeze. And I always explain, it's because their brain is still busy translating. So, let's get practical. I'm going to share with you 5 simple, everyday ways to start thinking directly in English. Tip 1. Describe what you see. This one is super easy and surprisingly powerful. Just look around you and describe things in English, either in your head or quietly out loud. For example, when you're walking outside, you might think, I'm walking to the shop. I see a big tree. That car is red. The weather feels cold. Or in the kitchen, I'm making tea. I'm opening the fridge. I'm cooking rice. Do this whenever you're alone. Nobody's listening. Nobody's judging. And if you don't know a word, that's fine. Look it up, write it down, and the next time, your brain will remember. That's how you slowly build your English brain. Step by step. Tip 2. Think about your plans. Another way to practice is by planning your day in English. In the morning, you can think, today I'll study English. At 9, I'll go to work. In the evening, I'll meet my friend. At night, you can reflect, I went to the gym. I watched a movie. I cooked dinner, it was chicken and rice. You don't have to write it down or say it out loud. Just thinking in English already trains your brain. And the more you practice, the smoother it becomes. Tip 3. Use visual thinking. This one is powerful. It pushes your brain to connect directly with English. When you see an object, don't ask yourself, "What's this in English again?" and then translate. Instead, go straight to the English word. So if you see a chair, just think chair. A phone, phone. A spoon, spoon. Do it with everything: book, pen, bus, shoes, dog, window. Over time, this habit becomes automatic and your brain starts choosing English first without effort. Tip 4. Try shadowing. This is one of my absolute favorite techniques. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating right after them. It could be from a podcast, a YouTube video, or even this audio. The idea is to mimic not just the words, but also the speed, the rhythm, the stress, and the emotion. So, if the speaker says, "I'm going to the store," you immediately echo, "I'm going to the store." At first, it feels tricky and yes, a little tiring. But if you keep going for just 5 or 10 minutes a day, your brain will learn to react faster. No thinking, no translating, just listening and speaking. Tip 5. Use English in simple moments. This one is easy, but so effective. When you're doing everyday activities, use English in your thoughts. For example, while walking, the sun is shining. The wind feels cold. A dog is barking. While cooking, I'm washing the rice. I'm adding salt. The food smells amazing. While cleaning, I'm sweeping the floor. I'm folding the clothes. These little, ordinary moments are the best practice. You don't need complicated vocabulary. Just describe what's happening like a child would. And that's exactly how your brain begins to think naturally in English. So, those are the first 5 ways to start breaking free from translation. If you practice them every day, little by little, you'll notice your English brain waking up and speaking will feel lighter, faster, and way more natural. All right, my friend, let's bring everything together now. I've got a simple daily plan for you. Nothing complicated, just 4 small steps. And the best part? You can practice them every single day. Let's walk through them one by one. Step 1. Morning thoughts in English. When you first wake up, before you even reach for your phone, take just 1 quiet minute. Use that moment to think in English. Say to yourself, "Today I'll go to work. I have a meeting at 10. I want to study English for 30 minutes. Keep it simple. No pressure. You can even do this while brushing your teeth or sipping your morning tea or coffee. Step 2. Describe what you see. As you move through your day, notice the world around you and describe it in English. For example, I see a man walking his dog. She's talking on the phone. I'm typing an email. You don't have to say it out loud or rush through it. Just think it in your head at your own pace. And if you get stuck on a word, don't worry. Look it up later and try again the next day. Step 3. Listen and shadow. This is one of my favorites. Find something in English to listen to, a podcast, a video, even this one. Then practice shadowing. That means repeating what you hear right away, almost like you're the speaker's echo. Don't stress about being perfect. The goal is rhythm, flow, and training your brain to respond in English quickly. Even 5 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Step 4. Night review. Before bed, give yourself a peaceful moment to review your day in English. Close your eyes, relax, and think. I went to the supermarket. I made lunch. I watched an English video. I called my sister. This is your calm, quiet practice time. No pressure, no stress, just simple thoughts in English. And that's it for easy steps. Easy to remember, easy to repeat. If you follow them every day, you'll notice a difference quickly. After just a week, you'll feel more comfortable. After a month, your brain will start reaching for English automatically. Here's something important to remember. Your brain is used to your first language, so it will want to default back to it. At the beginning, maybe only 10% of your thinking is in English, and that's amazing. That's progress. If you keep going, little by little, that number will grow. 10% becomes 30, then 50, then 70. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll catch yourself thinking in English naturally. No effort, no translation, it just happens. It takes time, but it will come. I promise. So, here's my final message for you today. Thinking in English is a skill. It's something you can build. Be patient. Be gentle with yourself. Mistakes? They're part of the journey. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm Laura, and this has been Talk Easy, English Podcasts. Keep thinking in English, keep practicing a little every day, and most importantly, don't stop believing in yourself. See you next time, my friend. Bye for now.